sitting in the chair. Welcome to FiberFloozieCrafts. My name is Jill. This is Crotchity Crochet number 3. This is kind of a replacement now for my Floozie in the She Shed. You know, you've always got to change it up. It's not really all that different. It's just whenever I can do this, I will sit down and we'll go over some of my makes and the things that's going on and go from there. So come on in, grab your coffee, grab your drink, grab your project, and we'll have a chat. We got plenty of time today. Mr. Fiber is working today. He's working every day, but today is his 8 to 5, so we've got plenty of time to chat. I do have to go to town and get some supplies. Hey, Cheryl, are you on your lunch hour? I'm so glad. I am so glad. Girl, I want you to know I'm so glad you came in. I have 2 things for you. Number 1, we need to pull the winner for you. And number 2, we need to go over our project together if you are up to it. If you are up to it, because I'm kind of freed up on some of my other things and I can sit down and we can cast that on. Oh, you're still at work. Okay. All right, but hit me up because we need to work on that. Oh, let's see. Tomorrow we go. Dad has something tomorrow. So maybe Wednesday evening. What do you think? I don't know what time you get off work. Maybe Wednesday evening would be good. We make some sort of a plan. We need a plan, Stan. I got my We Crochet box, and so I wanted to show y'all that. And then I have all of my projects here by me. And so, yeah. And then we have our project we're doing together, which is from the vintage book, that vintage shawl. So lots of stuff to talk about. I'm going to kind of wait for a few more people to get here. I am going to start with my crochet thingy. I literally have everything, all of my projects right here with me. Right here. Can you believe that? It's all right here. You get off at 5:30. Okay. Well, just text me like 6:30, 7 o'clock, something like that, when you can settle in a little bit and kind of have your brain together with it and all that good stuff, and we're going to do something. Cheryl and I have a project that we're working on together, and we just haven't had time to really get after it yet, but we're going to do it. We need to do it, girlfriend. There's just been a lot going on for both of us. Hello, hello, Tank. How are you today? Happy Monday. Cutting the threads off of my bag. Are you crotchety today? Hi, Oli Joe. I was cutting the little threads off of my around here. There were just little threads hanging off. This is the bag that I take everywhere with my washcloths in it. Happy and Monday go together? Well, I don't know. What, bud? Go lay down. We're going to be here for a while. You need to go lay down. Yeah, go lay down. Go lay in your bed. There he goes. I know. Mama's got to talk to the people. He is, I don't know if I can flip, I don't know that you'll be able to see anything if I flip you around. Seriously lurking today. Okay, Joyce. Thank you. Okay, so this is my washcloth bag that goes with me. We're going to start with this. And I decided that I was going to leave the ones that I have in here, just going to leave them in here, and I can gift them. Yes, all my lurkers, I'm happy to have you too. You know I love my lurkers. There's some people that don't want to talk. They just want to crochet or knit or just listen, and that is okay. Absolutely. So the one that I had three in here that I had shown you before. I had this one, which has all of the little extra pieces that I made. It's a crochet, just single crochets, or I think this was half double. So this was all of the scraps. That I have two that I knitted. I had this one. This is an I Love This Cotton one. Joyce is working. And then this is an I Love This Cotton. I don't remember the colorways. They may be here in this bag. I'll look in a second. Then I finished two more. And here's what I'm doing now for inspiration. Oh, yes. Yes, happy. Congratulations. Congratulations. Cheryl's got a new grandbaby. Congratulations, Cheryl. Thank you, Ola Joe. It's what my mama gave me. I just took a shower for y'all. I don't know if y'all can hear it. There's some noise out there. I think they're working on poles along the road, and I can just hear them with the truck up and down. But I don't know if y'all can hear that. I'm using this book. It's the Big Book of Washcloths, and it's, y'all know I love my leisure arts. Go ahead, Tank. Get you one. We're going to be a hot minute. So this is the one, and of course this appealed to me with the blues, right, Ola Joe? All the blues, and then that pop of yellow. So pretty. Now, there are no pictures inside the book. I paid $1 for this at Who Gives Us Scrap in Colorado Springs. $1. But there's inspiration pictures here. And you can almost tell, well, on some of them you know which ones are which. But on some of them you don't. It's just kind of weird, you know? But there's 99 different designs. 99. So I have done the first two. Hi, Debbie. Come on in. This was the first one. And I used up the rest of this ball of cotton scrubby. Got a nice texture. This will definitely be for washing dishes. Okay, so that one was half double crochets, and then you did chain one, skip one, half double crochet in the chain ones. There's no single crochets in between, none of that kind of stuff. It's just back and forth, half double, skip one, half double. So that's that one. And then I love this stitch, and I'm wanting to know if anybody is going to know what this stitch is called. So let me show it to you, because I think this is what we're going to do next on the Scrap and Crime blanket on Friday night. I believe this is the stitch we're going to do next. So this one is a 2-row repeat. It's single crochets in between. Well, I gotta make sure. Y'all hold tight. Let me make sure I'm on my Wi-Fi. We are on Wi-Fi. Otherwise, it would be doing some goofy stuff again. So this one, you do single crochet row, then you do half double, yarn over into the next stitch, do a single, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2. You do that 3 times, and then you yarn over and draw through all 4. Chain 2, and then you go into the same one and you pull up a loop, go through 2 loops. Then you go to the next stitch, pull up the loop, go through 2, next stitch. Dad was calling. He certainly has a way of doing that, doesn't he? Dolores is gone for the day, so Dad's calling me. I'll call him back. So, I don't know what that stitch is called, you guys. I really don't. But we will probably do this on Friday. So there's my next one. And this one grows. They said to chain 38 for this one. 38 with number 4 weight yarn. Well, and they did 28. And look how big how wide it is. So I will tell you that this is a growing stitch. Okay. So now I have these that I can give away for people when I take this bag with me to doctor's appointments and stuff. I can start gifting them. Hey, Frozen, good to see you. Okay, so here's what I have in my bag. I have my knitting needles. I do mine on a 4.5 millimeter US 7. Okay, so those are in there. I have my crochet hook. This is my H hook, my my Amore. I have a yarn needle for sewing my ends in. That way if I finish one while I'm out, then I have a little pair of the little, you can fold these up, but I'm not folding them. Oh, I need to put these here. This is if, actually I may leave them in there. This is if I get queasy. These are the alcohol pads. And you smell it and it helps with nausea. That's in there from when I didn't had my surgery. I've got one of my cards to give out. Okay, that was 2 different colors. That gray one was called Flannel. It's a peaches and cream called Flannel. That's this one. And this one is, oh, I had one little bit of one and I finished it and then finished the second one. So I would say that that stitch also eats a little bit of yarn. Okay, then I would just put this in there. This is I Love This Cotton Sunsetting. Oh, here's that. See, I still have some of that flannel. I was going from the outside. So I still have some of that left. And then this one, I don't know. I don't have the slip for it, but I have a ball of that left, and that's this one. But I know it's I Love This Cotton. So that's what's in here in this bag. And the next washcloth, I'll show you what that's what the stitch is going to look like. It's got a V stitch in it, but the V stitch is set up on the, it's set up on the rows to where it looks like X's going through. Hi, Connie. Hi, Deneen. Oh, okay. Check in on the procedure. Thank you for asking, Cheryl. I have not had any AFib since surgery. My surgery was the 11th of February. I had a heart ablation done, and I have not had an episode of AFib since. So that's a month. Yeah. Okay, there's that one. Oh, I got to put these back in there, or I will forget. I'm really tickled. Now, I've had a couple what I call flutters. Now, flutters for me have always been bloop, 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 that kind of a flutter, right? These go boop, but they don't finish off. It's like a start, and then it doesn't make it. So, very happy, very happy. I feel incredibly blessed to have had that surgery and that everything went well. So blessed. This that I have around my neck, this is the Changing Staircases by Dragon Horde Yarn. She is Donna from Crystal Skies Hand Dyed. She is her granddaughter. And I did this in my very ever first hand-dyed yarn I ever bought. And it's Arkansas Yarn Co. And then the pink is Knit Picks Palette. And her name is Tristan. I can't remember her last name, but I think if you look up Dragon Horde Yarn, you'll be able to find the pattern. Most definitely on Ravelry. But if you do a Google search, you should be able to find her easily because she's all over the place. She's written patterns now for several of those Tanis Gray books, the knitting Disney, the knitting magic, the knitting um, uh, Nightmare Before Christmas, the Star Wars. I don't know how many of them she's done a pattern in, but there are several of her patterns in there. Okay, I want to do this one and get this out of the way. In this bag that I got from, I think I got this from Donna. This had some yarn of the hand-dyed yarn in it. Hi, Bonnie. Come on in. As you know, I still need to put them all in a container and pull them out. But I had planned to do a kit per month of all of the things that I want to try. And I had made a list. I can't find the list, so I have to start again. And several of them are on my pegboard over there. So I said, well, I have to get started because I didn't get one done for January. I was going to do one every month. Now I think what's going to happen is I'm going to do one, and then I'm going to throw that out. Okay, Ola Joe. And then when I finish it, then I'll pull another one. So the one that I pulled off the wall is this. This was a little kit. See, it's got the plastic bag here and the picture on the front, the loops and threads, and it's called an embroidery kit with a stamp design. I got this at Michael's because it's loops and threads. Now it comes with a hoop, the printed fabric, the cotton floss, a needle, and instructions. So you get the card and the floss, and you put the floss in the holes on the card. And this one, they tell you to work 2 at a time. And you get the instructions. Has all the stitches in here. All the stitches, everything is in here. Hi, Delia. Yeah, I'm glad you're here. So I have it in the hoop, and here's where I'm at. So you can see how it's printed. And this is my progress. These, I've done some of the French knots, some of the flowers, some of the leaves. I'll go back and do French knots in the center of the flowers. But yeah, I started. Oh yes, please hit the thumbs up, y'all. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So let me show you the picture. Here's the picture, and here's mine. Now, I don't really care what the back looks like because I will frame it. But the back doesn't look too bad. I haven't done terrible. Also, I did my nails. So, yeah, I have started. And I'm pretty happy with it so far. So when I get that done, then I will pick another project. So there's that one. And this one sits down here on the bottom of my cart, right there next to me. So when I get to a certain point, then I will work on it. Today's coffee. What y'all drinking? What y'all working on? I don't know. Not sure how I feel about that one. Today's coffee is double donut. This is out of a variety pack I ordered on Amazon. It's double donut, blueberry pie. I'm not big on fruity coffees, but this isn't bad. It's very pleasant tasting. For me, though, when I drink coffee and it tastes kind of fruity, it seems wrong. It just seems, it tastes okay. It just seems wrong. It's like, why am I smelling and tasting fruit? Debbie's having lunch. Delia's doing Diet Coke. The Sandy cardigan from Cinnamon Stick. Oh, is that a new one? I haven't caught up with her in quite a while. Hi, Tina. Vertical mode lets trolls it. Did we have one? Did we have a troll? Do I need to go and hit the subscriber only thingy? Still painting on your peacock. It's going to be beautiful, Tank. Flavor caffeine packets. Ah. And cleaning the kitchen. Awesome. Okay. Will you let me know if it feels off? I will go and do that. Just let me know. Because yes, we're in vertical mode for these. It's just easier. Okay, I've been working on my Joyce cowl. This is what I worked on the day before yesterday. I'll explain. Joyce from Yarn Motivated. Why can't I say it? Yarn Motivated. I had to lift up for that. Hi, Gracie. She's doing laundry and listening. Awesome. So glad to keep y'all company. Joyce gave me a gift. She gave me this gauge. This is a swatch gauge, and then it has the needle measurements. Very awesome. And these are the yarns, and I don't really know which is which. I know I have one called Azul, and it is Silky Merino. This one, if I'm right, I put the thing on it, is Silky Merino. But these have no dye lot, so there's no name for them. So basically, I just have 3. She sent me 3 Malabrigo. So I got that bougie yarn like Matt. Matt the Rockin' Crocheter. And here's my 3 colors. I love all of them. I really do. Love all of them. I'm holding this project in my Japanese knot bag. I don't think that's what she calls it. It may be Rios. I think it's a DK. I'm not sure. But I want to say it's... This is the Bridget bag, the queen bag, my queen bag from Queen's Crafts by Bridget. It doesn't say. It's a DK, so it might be. It just says Silk Merino Kettle Dyed DK. "51% silk, 49% merino, 150 yards and 50 grams." So what I decided to do was to make a cowl, and it's very random. It's whatever strikes my fancy. When I'm ready for something different, I throw in some pearls of some sort. And this one I worked quite a bit on the other day, so that's where it's at. And I do a little bit of helical knitting where I kind of fade the next color in when I switch off. I'll do a little bit more of this second. The third color is not in here yet. I know, aren't they playing out pretty? So I did something this time. I don't know how it's going to work out just yet. But right down here, right about right there, I did knit 2 and then knit front back. Knit 2, knit front back, all the way around. So I added a third more or a half more stitches. I'm not good with math. Hi, Annie. And the reason I did that to make it wider so that it would come up over my head. So this part here is enough to sit there, and then the bigger part will come and pull up over. That was my thought process. So there's that. But I've been putting quite a bit of time on each project because yeah, like a hooded cowl. That's the process I'm trying to go with, as a hooded cowl. Hi, Bridget. And that's in Bridget's bag. To put your channel in, you put the word teal, T-E-A-L, if you want to put it in. Yeah, because I believe a traditional hooded cowl would have possibly a line either across the top or the back, very back. This is more like a shroud. I would think it would be more like that. So there's that one. Okay. I've been working on the Advent. What I'm trying to do with the Advent is to get at least 2 colors in per month. And of course, I'm still behind because that's January. This will be February. So I need to do 2 more for March. This is being done in mostly single crochets. And then it has and these are from my Advent that Mr. Fiber put them all together, and I was just pulling stuff out. So that's 1, that's 2, and this is the third one. And then here's what I did on this one. It's going to be a little hard for you to see it right now because I'm just going with my regular round. But I put some color work in. Just very random. So I did the next color, and then I went back with the one I just finished and used it to make color work. I think it's going to be fun. I got that new book. Thank you. Yes, I did my nails. This is Olive and June, My Favorite Beanie, and Touch of Crayon, or Splash of Crayon. Hi, Jolene. Jolene, Jolene, Jolene. Please come take some yarn. It is working beautifully. I love it. So what I will do with this one, I haven't decided yet if I'm going to put it together, the ends, two ends together. Most likely, I'm going to put, sew up the ends, and it will be a double thick layer scarf. So that's where we're at with that one. I'm using a G hook, and I'm holding that in my bag from Laura at Knit for Brains, and it's the train case. So there's that one. Okay, so active, hold on. Okay, yes, a G hook, number 4.0. 4.0. So that's 2 active whips, that's 3 active whips right now with the embroidery, right? Now, I gotta lean down here to get this next one. Now this is an active whip, and I'm gonna work on this one today. This is the one I plan to work on today. So these are my fingering weight. Thanks, Tank. This is the fingering weight yarn, the scraps, and all that kind of stuff. And I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I have 18 of them done. And I have, this is the pattern is by Expression Fiber Arts. Now this is another naughty bag, just a warning. This is my flower with the strap on. And the balloon doggies. And I have another hook in here, which is a 4.0 G hook in here. I'm putting them together with this, which was a sweater that Mr. Fiber took apart. It's a Tweety yarn. And that's what's going around the outside. And I'm also doing some squares with it too, so it'll all blend in. Like this one is just that with none of the other. I have a bunch of little balls in there. And this one is called Retro Vibe by Expression Fiber Arts. I don't know if you can see the, anyway, you need 60 for this, and I have 18. So today I'm going to make some more squares for this, because what I decided to do is I need to put some like time in on these, right? To make any progress. So I'm going to do that. Like today I work on this. Yesterday I worked on this. Mr. Fiber keeps messaging me. This is the Granny Stripe blanket, and it's by Attic 24 is the pattern that I'm using. I'm using an eye hook. Here is the yarns that I have that I'm going through. I put some random fingering weight yarns in here, okay? Everything in here is fingering weight. Number 1. This is the wool-like, and I had Mr. Fiber put it 2 strands together when he caked it for me, and I have it in that cream color, and then I have a huge one of the blue. I have a whole bunch of, these are koi goo. This is koi goo. This is koi goo. I have Croy, so that's Croy sock. That's Croy sock. Hi, Laura. How are you today? Oh, I showed you that one. And there's this one. So I'm holding 3 strands together with an eye hook. And it's Attic 24 Granny Stripe blanket. Now this is going to be kind of hard to show you the whole thing. So I'm probably going to have to show it to you folded. This is where I started. This would be the bottom. This is where I started. It's not terribly soft. It's heavy, actually. And my whole intention for this was it's supposed to be a cover-up. And I'm thinking, if he wants it, I'm thinking this is going to look really good on my dad's queen-size bed as a coverlet. So the last time that you guys saw this, I was right about here. I put all of this on yesterday, from here to here. And you know what? I used up 2 balls of yarn just there. I had one, so when one starts to run out, I add another one. And that's how I go back and forth. Oh, thank you, Laura. I'm glad you came in. So, yeah. It uses a lot of yarn. So, like I said, I'm holding 3 together. And as one goes, and I try to keep the same, at least one yarn the same as I change them. Right? It doesn't take much to wear us out anymore, does it? So, that's the one I worked on yesterday. And I'm going to put it away for now and work on the granny squares. So I'm really wanting to get these things done, right? You know, get a few things done here. Now I do have, but I haven't started it yet. So this is the bag. I think I got this. Was this from Leanie? I can't remember if this was the bag that Leanie gave me. And this, I haven't started it yet, but this is the yarn for Mr. Fiber's cover for his turntable. And it's in here ready to go. I did not like the one that I was working on, my prototype, so I'm going to have to come up with something a little bit different, and I don't know yet. It's in there, but I have not started it. So the only other thing I have will be the shawl that we're doing together. We'll do that after. Yeah, my fibro, I think that's been my problem the last week. Flares like crazy. So I put our project in the bag that Mr. Fiber got me. So it's in here. So we'll do that here in a minute. But first, y'all ready to see this? I don't know what has happened. I have emailed. So this is my first box from We Crochet. This is not the one that you and I did the shopping for, okay? This is the one that I did. They sent me an email for both boxes. But I only got one. The one that you and I shopped, I haven't got yet. And I've been trying to send messages and tell them that I don't have it yet. And UPS says they haven't got it yet. I have the tracking. But when I hit the tracking button, it says they don't have it. I put an inquiry into UPS, and they said, we can't help you because we don't have the package. So I have emailed We Crochet, and today, I figured I would give it a little while, but then today I'm going to call them. I'm going to call customer service and find out what the hell happened to the other package. Okay. Well, if they don't have it, then it sounds like it never went out, right? I most definitely paid for it. So it's a thank you. These are their 4 brands under one roof. 4 brands under one roof, which is We Crochet, Knit Picks, Connecting Threads, and Superior Threads. So there's fabric, embroidery, and knitting, machine thread, We Crochet, and Knit Picks. They're all under one roof. They did use my name. Oh, here's customer service number. Good. I will call them. But it says, thank you for being part of the crochet family. A packing slip. I will call them on that number today. Okay. I'm just going to pull stuff out and see what we got. Ooh, that's soft. This is swish worsted, 110 yards, 50 grams, number 4, machine wash, tumble dry. Oh, and then the number is on all of the yarn too. What's a different yarn? I mean, the 1-800 number is different than the customer service number, so I'm glad I have this. It's 100% fine superwash merino. This one is called Thorn. No, it's not. It's called Throne. So it's a royal, like a royal purple, but it's not really all purple. Right, I will call both. So, swish. This one is called, and this yarn is made in Peru. This one is Karma Heather. I don't know, can you see the heather? Maybe you can. Yes, there you go. Karma Heather. It does look more plummy. It is more plummy, isn't it? They call it Throne. This one is Pucker. Those look good together. Okay, I'm going to set those right there because I don't know if I got any more of those in here. Then we have Comfy Worsted, 109 yards on 50 grams. It is a 4-weight, machine wash cold, tumble dry. This is 75% Pima cotton, 25% acrylic. This color is called Lilac. It's more like an iris. And this is the Comfy Worsted. Very soft. Smells nice and clean. Yes, I know it's time to stand up. I've been sitting for a little while. Smells good. I was trying to see if this other one smells anything like wool at all. A little. It has a little bit of wool, the swish. Okay, this is Comfy Worsted. Okay, here's another swish. This one's called Crush. Hi, Hope. So there's those 4. That's the swish. I'm going to kind of take a little preview here. Okay, that's all the swish. I think that's all the swish. Okay. So this is, okay, so this was a 4-pack because the packs were on sale. And so I got the pinks. This would be the 4-pack, and it's the pinks of the swish. Okay. It's a light worsted, by the way. It is a light worsted. Yes, they do. Well, this they packed them so that they would coordinate. So, okay, now this was a pack. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I believe it was a soft rainbow, maybe? I think they called this a soft rainbow or a dark rainbow. I don't, it's a one of, there's 2 or 3 of their rainbow sets. Okay, so I showed you the purple. Let's go the other way. What is it? Would be red. So we have this pink color, which is zinnia. Our orange color is carrot. Our yellow color is honey. Our green is called pea pod. Now, if you don't know, a lot of the Knit Picks colors will be the same name across different lines. Then we have this one, which is Marina. And then lilac. And then the white. Okay, so again, I would call this a light worsted. They're saying this is a number 4. That's a Yarn Council standard. Worsted 4, but I would call it a light worsted. I'll show you that again. I can't remember what this one, what they called this one. But you get 7. I don't remember if there were 7 in there or I added some. Okay, then we got, because I really do like their cotton, we got Dishy. And I think I bought a pack of this one too, because we have 5 of them. 4 weight. It's a truer number 4 weight here. 109 yards on 100 grams. They're oaky text. That's what I call it, oaky text. They don't really have a name on this one. Oh yeah, it's linen. This one is linen. Then we have a gray color. Silver twist. We have a mint. Yep, they're calling it mint. Verdigris. And Dreamhouse Multi. That's a play on Barbie, isn't it? Dreamhouse. So those are the dishies. And there's 5. So these are going to be fun to use with these washcloths that I'm doing. Now, I can't remember if Dishy is 100%. Yes, it's 100% cotton. Now, I really like Dishy. It's not my favorite. As far as cottons go, but I really do like it for washcloths and dishcloths. That's the only thing I would use it for. And I like it better than the peaches and cream and the other one. I like the feel of this much better than that. Now, if I'm doing knitted washcloths, I prefer the I Love This Cotton. And that's my box. Now, I do have a magazine from We Crochet. And I have a magazine from Knit Picks. However, these are old. They were over there on my bookshelf, and they're old. Hi, Jeannie. Thank you, Delia. So that's my first box. I'll let you know. This is the ones I did on my own because they were having a sale on the packs. And that's why this box was packs, because I went back and I picked up the packs that I felt like I wanted. I think they were 40% off on the packs. Let me see if I can find them in here. And I don't know if all of the yarns that are in here are still available, because this is from last year. They do have some project, you know, that you can do. I'll show you all this stuff here in a minute. They have bulky yarns. They have the dots hooks. I may wait for another sale and then maybe try the dots hooks. Okay, here's the swish. Now, swish comes in 3 different weights. Thank you, Jeannie. It comes in DK, worsted, and bulky. I don't know if they're going to show the packs in here, to be honest. Value pack, if you buy the value pack from in here, it says you'd save 20%, and that they start at $15.95 for the dishy. I am not seeing. Yeah, they don't have the packs in here. You're going to have to go on the website to see them. Yeah, they're not in here. If you sign up for the emails, they will send you a coupon for 15% off your first order. Hey, Manuela, how are you today? So that would be the way to go, would be sign up for the emails. I was hoping that box would have a new magazine in it. But maybe now that I have ordered, they will send me a new catalog. Okay, forget that. Future projects. One of the things I have a I'm still making the hats for the kids. I don't have one started, but as a future project, using the Posh yarn, the Big Twist Posh. This one's called Smoothie Bowl. I'm going to do this Yarnspirations. That's what I'm going to do with that next. Bye, Delia. Thank you for coming in. And then I'm also going to do this one, and I think I need to pull a yarn for this one, but I want to do, because I'm still making the hats for the kids. I want to do this one, and this one is called the Colden. This is by Creations Misfits. I think she has, is that right? Is that, no. This is Megan Makes Do. This one is Megan Makes Do. I did get one from Creations Misfit, but this one's a Megan Make Do. I don't know if she has a tutorial or not, but those are what I'm going to do with this one next. Hi, Thrifty. So there's that. Okay. You guys want to do another row on our shawl? I gotta take a Zofran. Oh yeah, the sales are really good. When they have sales, they do really good sales. Just keep an eye on it. If you sign up for the email, they'll let you know when there's a sale. Yes, the shawl. Bonnie doesn't want to do the shawl. She's not she's not a shawl fan. Okay, here's the shawl we're doing. This is the book. Now, Crotchity Crochet 2, I left a link for this book in the description box. This is the book. And the one we're doing is this one right here. And this is what it looks like. I am using the yarn that Mr. Fiber took apart a sweater. And I'm holding it together with this one from Honeybee Knits. And I'm using a G 4.0 hook. And this is where we were last week. Oh, I did not finish my row. And I will say this, you guys, when you're doing this, that it's going to curve. The nature of this shawl, it's going to curve like that. It was looking very strange to me, but I think it's because it's going to do that. Are any of you doing this with me? I'll turn this on and see if I can get your email. Now this evening, I am going to go through all of the comments on Facebook, in the Facebook group, for the giveaway basket. I already have it packed. I took it apart and put it all and it'll be in a double bag when it's sent to you. And I'm going to put everybody's name in, and then I will pull a name and get a winner for that basket. Yes. Wow, it tells me I got 7 emails. Nothing from customer service. All right, from Jeannie. Okay, I got your email. I can do that. It may be a little while though, because after this I have to go to the store. I've got to get cat food and dog food and all the updates are coming through. If you guys have not seen it yet, Annie's Attic has a new website. Okay? They're having a sale to launch their new website. They have completely revamped and they have material. So if you've not been to Annie's in a while, I would take a look at Annie's Attic. We can go shopping there soon if you want to. But it says up to 70% off on your favorites. They have kits, of course. I love their kits. Their pattern and their yarn. Their kits are wonderful. But that also includes the yarn. Some of the yarn is 50% off, 70% off. Some of the kits are 70% off. So anyway, y'all go check it out because I'm still looking around on it. This is the book we're doing on Friday. Murder in the Bayou by Ethan Brown. It's the Jeff Davis 8. Okay. Okay, I looked. I thought there might be something else in there from somebody that I could show a picture. I'm so glad I put my email on there so that I could do that. Okay, so here's a recap. To make the shawl, you chain 42 stitches. Now if you go back to Crotchety Crochet 2, we started this and we did the first 2 rows. Make 1 double crochet in the 8th chain from the hook, chain 5, skip 5, 1 double, chain 3, 1 double, all in the next stitch. Then you do that 3 times, repeat it 3 times, and you end with a chain 5, a skip 5, and a double in the next. And then you chain 3, skip 3, make 1 double in the last stitch, chain 5, and turn. Then you're going to go down your chain that you just did, your chain 5. And you're going to make a single crochet, and then you're going to make 8 double crochets in the chain space. That's this here. Now you're working in the chain space. Where's my hook? And I'm over here at the end. No, I finished that row. That's my chain. This is for row 3. You chain 7 and turn after row 2. But go back to last week's and see the first 2 rows, because we worked the first 2 rows together. Does anybody have any other things they wanted to ask? My daughter and my grandson are home. Everybody's feeling better. Right now they're just monitoring. My youngest grandson had dehydration. They all had the flu, so they're trying to recover now. But everybody's home. So, and I think Dad's back at work today. He's feeling well enough. I believe he's working today, and then Chelsea will go back to work tomorrow. And I think the kids get to go to school Wednesday or Thursday. They were off for Mardi Gras. They get that week off. Okay, this is row 3. At the end of 2, you chain 7 and turn. Now we're going to do a double crochet and a chain 2 and a double crochet in this first space. It's in the chain 1 space. Okay, so here's the chain 1 space. Where is the chain 1 space? Nope, it's over here, right? Hang on. Let me read it again to make sure where I'm supposed to go. Yes. All right. So it's basically it's right here. Here's your chain, the 8 shell. It's right here. You're going to double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet. Okay, now chain 5, that's not right either. I'm dyslexic, you guys, and so it takes me a hot minute to figure out stuff sometimes. Hi, Dawn. That right there is your double crochet. You're going to do a double crochet in that. So your double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet is going to go here on top of that. Okay. And then you're going to make a double crochet on the top of that one. You don't chain anything after you do that. You do your double crochet. See, that just doesn't, oh, okay. Okay, then we're going to chain 5, and you're going to go to the top of the shell. You're going to do a single crochet, a chain 1, and a single crochet. Shit, I'm on the wrong row. Chain 5, double crochet in the center of the shell. All right, I'll tell you again. You did the chain 7. Then you're going to come right over here to the top of that. You're going to do your double, chain 1 double. Then you're going to do a double in the top right here to line up with this double. Then you're going to come over to the center of your shell and do a double crochet. You had a chain 5 there. Okay? I know, I'm not making a whole lot of sense, and I'm sorry. Repeat 5 times. End with a double, chain 5 double in the last chain 5 space. Okay. So that's the chain 5 space there. So we're going to do double, chain 1, double in that chain 5 space, chain 5, go to the top of your shell, do a double, and then do it again. There's our chain 5 space. Double, chain 1, double, chain 5, double in the top of our shell. Oh, cat on the roof. Did y'all hear the cat hit the roof? double, chain 1, double, chain 5, double in the top of our, nope. Well, I screwed up. Screwed up on the last row. I can fix it. Oh, how is everybody? Are you hanging with me? I got an extra stitch on the last row. That's okay. Double, chain 1, double in the chain 5 space, chain 5, double in the top of the shell, double, chain 1, double, and this, I'm on that last chain 5 space. I think this sort of pulls it all in a little bit. Chain 5. Now we're on the last shell, and that one it says 1 double at the end of the row. So double crochet, chain 5, double in the last chain 5 space, and then you're going to skip this shell and go over here to the top of this last stitch and do a double crochet to end the row. And it sort of pulls it in. Can you see that? I'll show you the example. Kind of busy? Okay. Still here, still lurking. Awesome. Okay, that was row 3, y'all. And here's what I'm going to tell you guys, depending on what your yarn looks like that you're using. I have lost my hook. Y'all see what I did with the hook? Rolled off. Depending on what yours looks like. Hi, Sally. I would say adjust your chains. I hope that makes sense. So, like this right here, I don't like. I don't know. I think I need to adjust this chain just a little bit. And like these right here, everything's pulling in a little bit. I would just adjust your chains for what you think that will make it lay correctly. I wouldn't do less than 3. And I wouldn't do but maybe 1 or 2 more if you thought it needed it. I think that's all we're going to do today on that one. let everybody get kind of caught up with it. I may take it out and rework it before we go forward and make sure that I'm explaining it good. I hope that makes sense to y'all. Oh. And that's my crotchety crochet for today. I didn't get all my damn order. What the hell? All right, We Crochet, you and I were going to have a discussion today, and we shall see what happened. And the only thing I can think of is that, okay, Laura, thank you so much for coming in. I know you were tired, so thank you so much. Thank you all for being here. I can't tell you if I'm going to have one of these tomorrow or not. Well, probably not, because Dad and I, we have to go to Abilene tomorrow. So no crotchety crochet tomorrow. Hopefully I will do one on Wednesday. Okay? And I'll let you guys know what happened with my package. And I'll let you see the new squares I get done. I did start listening to a new book. Let me just tell you about that real quick, and then we'll go. Dr. Gary Bricado is a guest pretty often on The Lab and on the Interview Room with Chris McDonough. Okay, Bonnie, thank you. Hi, Susan. And he has written another book with someone else. I can't remember the guy's name. And he's a psychiatrist, a psychologist. He's a forensic psychologist. He works with the Cold Case Institute with Chris McDonough. Thank you, Manuela. Thank you. And the book is called The New Evil. And I will tell you this, it is not a like listening book, you know what I'm saying? It's more of a reference book. It is interesting because there's an audio version either on audiobooks, or I am listening to it on Everand, so I didn't have to pay for it, which I'm really glad, because if I really wanted it as a reference book to put and to kind of like read into some of the psychology and stuff, yes, maybe down the road I will, but right now I'm not buying any of those reference books. But it is interesting, and I would, if you were interested in that at all, the psychology of why people commit those crimes, I would check it out. But I would listen to a sample of it first, and then decide whether you want it as a go-to, pull off the shelf and look at. So I hope that helps somebody out there. I really like Dr. Gary. He was on with Chris. Right now they're covering the Brian Kohlberger case. We call him Cornholer around here. Okay, y'all. Love y'all. Have a great day. I'll see you soon. Have fun today. Bye, everybody. I got to go call Dad back again. Bye-bye.